Hey there, so I just got home and I got my FabFitFun box in the mail. So it's looking very, very cute. It's the winter edition, and they always have the cutest boxes, which is adorable. Like, if there's any, like, just box I ever want to save, like, it's definitely this one. I think I almost like the packaging better than, like, some stuff that maybe inside of it. Okay, so this box isn't much of a surprise because you end up picking most of the things, and I subscribed for the full year, so you get to pick some things that other people don't. And I also added some things on, so you get to pick like one from each category, and then I added on two things. So I think I just open this up and kind of show you the two other things I got besides what's in here. Because when you do that, when you order like additional items, they actually send this one instead of like a huge, huge box. So it's a like a moving box. And the other thing I like about that is then that way you get like this one like totally intact. One so this is like my fourth box. This is the end of the year cycle for me. Oh, so cute. I'll have to use this for something like for Christmas packaging or something. Oh yeah, I got once I didn't add anything on, and like they just shipped the box with like the shipping label, so they're so cute. I really don't want to ruin it, and like I usually want to add things on anyways, so it's like win-win. So I get my like nice cute box without any like labels or anything like that, and then I get to add some items on. Okay, things I like about this box, it it is a good value, but like maybe not to the point that they advertise it at. Like they'll say something like you pay $45 for it and you end up getting like $450 worth of stuff. Is that stuff that I would like actually go out and spend $450 on? And in addition to that, is it stuff that like if I were just out at a store or like shopping online, could I find that stuff at like a significant discount at maybe like a Ross or TJ Maxx or just on sale? And yes, a lot of times I could, and like I know for a fact, like I've seen like very similar items, if not like the same exact thing, at stores like that for like 75% off. So yeah. So there have been times where I'm kind of like, would I have gone out with my own money and spent like the 45 that I paid for the box, like on the items I received? And this, I have to admit that I haven't always, it hasn't always been like a resounding yes. Like when I ask myself, would I have gone out and like bought the stuff with $45? So it's like, yeah, it's a great value. Like if you have a need or a want for the items they're offering. My experience has been that cosmetics, not makeup. I haven't been quite as impressed with makeup, but like lotion, cleanser, toner, that sort of stuff, like facial items, that I've been very, very happy with. And I do like tend to buy like the more expensive brands. So like getting something that is like $40 retail and the box is $45, yeah, that works for me. So if there's like a nice item like that from like a reputable brand, then I say yes, it is worth it for me because I actually do, buy those kind of items at Sephora. I like to take really good care of my skin. So those items make it worth it for me. And I mean, if there's just stuff that I don't know, you have a need for it. Like I've gotten a lot of hair items that like I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy myself, but they're just kind of nice to have. So then I'm kind of like, maybe it's worth that money. Things I don't like so much is that I've seen a lot of repeats. Like there was like you only get like so many options. Like it's not like you can just choose anything. It's like option like maybe three, maybe five, sometimes two things that you can choose from. So like a Komodo has been an option, I think, in both the spring and the summertime. So I tend to see like very similar things like repeated. So that's kind of. I feel like it's an individual choice. Like if there happen to be items like you could really use. I find that I've gotten items that I wouldn't go out and buy for myself. Like I've got both a hair straightener and a nice little like travel size hair dryer, which honestly I haven't really put to use that much. You don't spend like I'm like a ponytail person. I just can't be bothered. You might be able to tell, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have a little travel hair dryer. I never know when you're going to use it. I used to use one of those when I went to the gym every day, which I haven't done for a while. It's a nice thing to have, and I think it was valued at like $50. It's a nice brand and it's good quality and everything like that. It's just like, would I actually go out and buy it? Like I got a hair straightener. I never use a hair straightener. It's kind of cool to have, but like I probably wouldn't have gone out and bought that for myself. So I'm still kind of like on the fence, and I honestly don't know if I'm going to continue the subscription for this for another year. I feel like the best value is when you pay for the year because you get a little bit of savings and you get to pick more of your items instead of them just like giving you whatever they want. Yes, I'm in my pajamas again. I hope you don't mind. And I don't know. We'll see. It's like I feel like it's kind of pricey, but then it's kind of you get a lot of stuff. Like it's huge. I just like some people are like love this box, and I don't. It seems like a really good idea. Like when you're signing up for it, you're like, ooh, like I get all this stuff, and like one item like pays for the box and stuff, and like you start thinking about it, and it's kind of like, I'm not like 100% sure that's true. Okay, so apparently this is taped up, which I didn't realize, so I have to like open that. I should grab a pair of scissors, but I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting up again. I'm so nice and comfortable. Oh, it's gonna rip the box. Oh well. So here we go. I think it's. Oh, this is cute too. I really like the design of the box. I feel like I have to repurpose this and do something like holiday related. Okay, so we got a little magazine. Maria Shriver. They always have like a charity, and it's always like they do a lot of like companies like run by women. So that's nice. I don't know if I'm ever going to use this, but it's a little coupon. I think it's like discount on a box that you can give to a friend. Okay. So that's what's inside. I really like the outer box, the wrapping inside. Like I feel like it's maybe not like that pretty. Like I've definitely seen better things, I feel like. Okay, let's see what I got. So it did hear that like some people are going to get different stuff. Like I get to pick a certain amount of things, but you get other stuff too. And usually everybody gets the same exact thing, but I did hear like this time it's a little different. Like one of the things that you don't have a choice about, like some people are going to get like one of two things. So this is one of the smaller things that I did pick for myself. So, okay, this is something that like I could use. It's a makeup brush cleaner. It's something I could use, and it's something that I would like never really go out and buy it. So okay, so now I have it. I was like really into makeup for a while, but I kind of gotten out of it. So I think like you just kind of put your brush in there, and it's like instantly clean. So that sounds cool. Okay, I kind of gravitated towards this. It's got a bunch of worms, paper worms. Okay, yoga. Common Clean, Epsom Salt Hand and Body Wash. Okay, that sounds cool. Lavender oil. Ooh, that sounds right up my alley. So I kind of think this might have been one of the things that like not everybody got. So it sounds like they gave me the right thing because this sounds totally up my alley. Used to be like hardcore into yoga. Love lavender oil. Love like natural fragrances and stuff like that. Oh, it's kind of cool. It's like one of the little pump bottles and they like tape it shut. That's cool so it doesn't leak. Let's put that there. Let's see if I can smell it. Pretty like intense lavender oil. That's nice. Okay, so like this makes me pretty happy because I'd probably like go out and spend, I don't know, maybe like $16 and something like that. So we're already working towards like the value of the box. And oh, this is something I think everybody got. Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler Dry Bar. Okay, so an item I would never go out and just buy myself. Anywhere we can get the glare off of that. Okay, it's really cute. It's really pink. It's all nice, like, nicely wrapped. If I don't end up using this, like, I might give that to somebody else. Somebody who's, like, more into hair care than I am. I just, like, wash mine, and I can't be bothered beyond that. Okay, this is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizer. So this is the original, like, first item that I picked for myself, like, the big item. I think it's valued at like $65, something like that. So I have very dry skin, and as I was saying earlier, like I care about like my skincare and stuff like that. So this was the first item I picked. Like items like this, they totally get used. You know, I'll go through it right away. Totally worth it to me. Because this kind of stuff is expensive at places like Sephora. Stuff like this doesn't really go on sale either, so that's another issue. So if I'm getting this, like if this is valued at $65 and I paid $45 for the box, like this is basically the thing that makes it worth it for me. Yeah, it looks really nice and moisturizing. I'll use that as a night cream. And I even got a little 20% off. I love the like lavendery color. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if anybody's like from FabFitFun is watching, like this stuff keeps me coming back. Like include more like facial stuff because that kind of stuff is expensive and I use it every day. So like that makes it worthwhile for me. Okay, makeup eraser. I've never used one of these. My understanding is it's like a washcloth that you wet it and you just like rinse off your makeup. Sometimes I just don't feel like being bothered to like open things up because I don't know, it's probably just gonna stay in its package for a while. With some makeup. I probably will when I go on vacation for my winter break, so I'll probably use it then. Okay, this was one of the smaller things that we got to pick. So I'm not even sure exactly how you say this, but I think it's like a intense like moisturizing balm. I think they say you could use on everything like hands, lips, face. Okay, so again, I am recently moved to a dry climate and I already have dry skin. So I need some heavy duty moisturizer. And also like the other thing that like makes these boxes worth it, like I think almost every time I got some sort of like hand moisturizer, and I go through those so quickly because I use them. I'm not getting much of a fragrance. Let me use just a little bit. I think this is supposed to be like it's like oil is like hardcore moisturizer. Barely like get out of the tube. It's like very thick. Yeah. When once it warms onto my hand, it's almost like I use coconut oil sometimes, like as a moisturizer on my skin. There's all sorts of things you use coconut oil for it, but it feels like that, like less like regular hand moisturizer and more like when I put just pure oil on my skin. So I mean that works for me because I have very dry skin. Ooh, this is my jewelry. Okay, this is a little bit like smaller than I thought it was gonna be, I have to say. I've heard people say that they don't really order the jewelry from here because they haven't had good experiences. Somehow I keep like choosing the jewelry option because it's there's usually like a big item. Like this time one of them was the moisturizer, and I ordered a couple additional things. There's usually like that like major item. And then the jewelry is usually like like second or third tier thing, like one of the smaller items. And the jewelry always seems to be like the best value because they tell you like what the retail price is. I don't know. I haven't like loved or hated the things that I've gotten. Like trying to unhook this. I want to wear this when I go on vacation for my winter break. I'm like really tired. That's probably why I'm like having trouble getting the jewelry off the card. I was like, you have a piece of tape on. This is like exactly what I thought it would be. I thought this would be a little bit bigger. It's got like crystals. Like I thought there would be more than one. It's pretty. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll like wear it for Christmas. I need I have neutral tone skin, so I can wear both gold and silver. And it's like I never like have like silver like earrings that match like my necklaces like in the gold, or like I don't want to mismatch them. So I think I got this because I have this really pretty gold necklace, and I think like this might look nice with that. I'm like trying to put this back together again. I'm just like, their jewelry's okay. Like they always say it's valued so high, and then I get it, and I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'd really pay that much money for it. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Okay, and this was like I think the second biggest like item that I chose. So these are slippers, and I have tile floors, so my feet get really chilly in the morning. And I could use some new slippers, so it just seemed like win-win. I would so like to get rid of like all the plastic packaging and everything. Okay, so these seem like really warm and cozy. So they've got like I'm pretty sure it's faux fur lining, and then like the sweater. The outside, I got a medium large. So I thought that was a pretty good choice. Another thing I think about this box, like, that maybe isn't terribly exciting is like the way like so many subscription boxes are surprises. And this one, like, you totally know what you're going to get. And so it's like when I open up, I'm kind of like, well, that's exactly what I ordered. I don't know. Let me show you like what some of the other options were. Okay, so this is why I gotta get the moisturizer. I also get like the extras I got were the hat, and I also got the blanket. I chose the shoes. I don't think you can see those things terribly well. Okay, so I chose the moisturizer, the bracelet, And then I think no, this is the stuff that we chose. And then everybody got the makeup eraser. Everybody got the Prep Rally detangler. I chose the makeup brush cleanser thing, and then I guess everybody got what I got, the hand and body wash. Or no, I think maybe that's the one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. So here's the random thing. You either got this on top or you got what I got. So I'm totally happy with the one I got. The other thing was, it was like a hand mask. So yeah, the body wash, it totally suits me because I love lavender. I love yoga, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that was much more my style. I won't bore you with the magazine. Oh, so I guess I'll also show you. I got these as extras, so these were like another $15, I want to say. I recently moved from Miami to a cooler climate, so I have a pair of gloves and hat, but they're like kind of like silly. So I figured I could maybe use another pair. They said these retailed for like $65, and I don't know if I really see it. They're just kind of like yarn. I would actually try it on, but it's all kind of like pinned together. Okay. And the last thing I got was the unhide blanket. And I have a feeling when I open this, because it's really, really heavy. It's like packed really tightly. I think it's gonna be like huge. It's gonna kind of like spring out when I like undo it. I'm sure it's nice. I'm sure it's warm. I think it's quite large. Sorry if you're disappointed. I think I'm actually going to keep it in here because it's going to be hard to show you. I don't really have the space right this second. Favorite items. I do think this box, probably was worth it. I really like the slippers. I really like my facial moisturizer. I don't really dislike anything. This was maybe not quite what I was expecting. That's okay. This was kind of And I'm glad I got this thing, the yoga calm and clean. Okay, I'm really, really tired, so I think we're gonna end this video because I'm like seriously about to fall asleep right now. Okay, have a good night. Thank you for watching. Bye.